The premiere of The Mandalorian Season 3 hits our screens on March 1st, and I for one can't wait for the show to return. Honestly, when it comes to Disney Star Wars, bar Rogue One, I really didn't care too much about the insane amount of content Mickey Mouse has put out over the years. But when it comes to The Mandalorian, well, in my eyes, it's the only show that's worth the wait. Ever since the show finished Season 2 of The Return of Luke Skywalker actually being Luke Skywalker, sequel Luke, fans of the show have waited for over a year for Season 3. And this is a season I am genuinely excited for. Season 3 is set to pick up after the events of the Book of Boba Fett, with Din Djarin travelling to Mandalore and getting involved with Mandalorian stuff. Recently, I felt that Mando has taken a bit of a backseat whilst Disney cashed in on the popularity of Grogu. Don't get me wrong, I'm really liking the development Grogu is getting. I love my Jedi, and to me, Star Wars is Jedi stuff. But now that Grogu has had plenty of development, especially after choosing Mando over Luke's Jedi Academy, good choice there, Grogu. Season 3 looks like we're really going to explore the world of Mandalore and its politics. I would consider myself a pretty big Star Wars fan, but in a more casual sense where I haven't watched every piece of content available. The Mandalorians is an area of Star Wars that I'm not too well versed in. I know the Mandalorians got into some beef with the Jedi a while back. I know Mandalore got pretty wrecked because of it. Then there was some Civil War stuff with Bo-Katan, and then the Empire decided it wanted to do a purge. Wait, no, it wanted to do a great purge. So I'd say I've got the skeleton of everything Mandalorian, but most of that came from watching the series in the first place. The Mandalorian hasn't really dived much into the history of Mandalore and its people, but Season 3 looks like it's about to change all of that. Rick Famuyiwa, no idea if I have said that right, who has directed and written episodes in the past, as well as served as an executive producer for Season 3, confirmed in an interview with Entertainment Weekly that this season will be a culmination moment in Din Djarin's journey. We've started with our original Mandalorian, but as the teaser said, he's not the only one. And what does that mean? So this season is really about kind of bringing all that together. It's already been confirmed that Bo-Katan and the Armorer are both set to feature throughout this season, and given they both represent different beliefs in what it means to be a Mandalorian, I personally cannot wait to see these sides clash. As well as those two characters returning, Moff Gideon, who oversaw the Great Purge and is played by everyone's favourite villain in Giancarlo Esposito, is also set to feature across the season as well. What I like about all this is that the backdrop of Mandalore has been hinted at, but never in the forefront. This isn't something that's been rushed, with the focus being on developing the relationship between Din and Grogu first. I felt like with Kenobi, the show felt so rushed and disjointed, with their little to no character growth. However, with The Mandalorian, they've had the freedom to build up their own story, and it'll only make Season 3 that much sweeter knowing what it's building up to. These days, I don't tend to build up expectations for TVs and films, especially when Disney is involved, because honestly, I've been disappointed way too many times. But when it comes to Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, well, these two guys have certainly earned my trust. It's already been confirmed that show creator Jon Favreau has in fact written all 8 episodes of the season, with Dave Filoni and writer Noah Claude contributing to a few episodes. Although I thought the Book of Boba Fett missed the mark and didn't reach the bar the Mandalorian has set, I do enjoy exploring the Star Wars universe with Jon Favreau and friends. In my previous video, I talked about how showrunners and writers seem to have some sort of disconnect between the show they're working on and the source material for it. But with Jon Favreau, you can tell by watching each episode that it comes from someone who has such great respect for Star Wars and the world that George Lucas has built. The Mandalorian is certainly one area of Star Wars that does the impossible. It actually brings fans together and let them kick back and enjoy this awesome show. I've never got the sense of any political agendas or whatever when watching The Mandalorian, because these characters are fleshed out and we're watching them have organic character development. Honestly, I cannot wait for the show to return. March cannot come soon enough. Let me know down in the comments if Season 3 has you hyped, and if not, why? Catch you all in the next video. Peace.